Hello, everyone. It's me again, 3 days in a row. Woo woo. So, um, gonna wait a little bit. Some people I know, many of you are at work. Let me push this here. Oops, lost a button here. Many of you are at work, home. Like I said, I would pop in during lunchtime, and for many of us, it's lunchtime. So, the card today that I am doing, I didn't design the card. So, I want to make that clear. Uh, Penny, I owe Penny it's on. She sent me, I don't know how many email when I said I would be on at lunchtime, but she's in Washington. So, time difference there. So maybe she's going to look for it at lunch, but I told her it's going to be recorded. This is the card. See how pretty it is? A little bit something different maybe, but she sent me a picture that she saw online. It on the picture, it was no watermark. So when somebody sent me a picture and asked me to if I can help them out to make the card, I always say absolutely. And if it's a watermark, I give credit. It was no credit there. It was just a picture, nothing, and it was like a picture on a desk. So whoever designed this card, thank you. You inspire Penny, and now I hope to inspire many, many of you all. So now I'm checking. I think it's not autofocus like yesterday and so on. So I see we get quite a bit more on what's there. There it's Facebook. There it's YouTube. Woo! I'm going sometime. YouTube. I see somebody. Thank you for joining. So let's get started. And again, I pre-done some stuff when I'm going to explain everything. So let me flip you down. I know one thing I forgot because I washed it. 1 second. Because we're going to be playing with embossing paste. And when you play with that, it's very important to wash your tool right after because they dry quite a bit fast, okay? So let me flip you down, and I put the product that I'm using. If you say, what's stamp set, what's framelit, and so on, I will not reply to those comments because it's all above in the description. So in YouTube, it's below in the description. On Facebook, it's above in the description. So just refer to that, okay? So let me flip you down. And we're going to go up and down. Et voila. So now, here is the card. I think it's clear at everywhere. So first thing, and what I'm using, I think it's important that you are using heavy white. Well, it don't have to be white, but if you use white or vanilla, I would say use the thick cardstock. And the reason why I say to use the heavy cardstock, I feel I'm too high there. Here we go. The reason why it's because when we're going to stamp, we're stamping with shaded spruce, and that's a dark color. When if you use the regular white cardstock, it's going to show inside here. So there it barely show. So that's one of the tip there. Also, when you use heavy cardstock, a lot of time I just fold it and use my bone folder or my fingers and call it good. Well, for the heavy cardstock, I recommend that you score it. You can score it with your trimmer or you can score it with your Simply Score. And the reason why, a lot of time, if you don't score it, it don't want to fold nice and then it like wrinkle, crackle, whatever it's called. So here it is. Now we get that. So this is the indent and this is the mountain. So the valley, the mountain. The mountain stay inside and the valley outside. It's just the reverse in what I thought. And that's going to help it fold it smooth. So the mountain stay inside. So now we're going to fold that. And because it's so thick, I'm going to Here we go. Now I use, because I have the heavy whisper white, I use that for my trees. So the trees, to speed it up here, I uh, stamp it with a shade of spruce, and I die cut it with the framelits. Now, in the framelits, I want to point out something. This is winter wood. So winter wood, you get two trees. Oops. I should have kept a card that I had done with this one. I didn't, and I would have to dig there. So this one here, the one that it's open, that's the one you want to match with the stamp set. This one here, you can cut it out of, let's say, green paper, foil paper, whatever, glitter paper, and all where you get, well, I don't like to say this and that. Let me cut one right now so you guys can see. I don't like to try to explain things without having a, let me see if I get a piece of scrap paper here. Well, my goodness. Here we go. I got a pure pizzazz here, and I'm just going to go cut that. 1 second. Okay, now this one here, oops. So just poke it out here. Okay, I like to use 2 layers of this one. 1 layer, let's say the snow maybe, or 2 different tone. And these here, see, it just pop up, so it make it a bit 3D. So this one don't match with the stamp set. See, it's completely a different size. You could always stamp and cut it, but it don't match perfectly. So really, this it's built for, like, you can cut one and a layer in the back, a different color, and so on. See, it's to make like the 3D, put it that way, because you get all this. See that? So then let's say if you get white in the back, so then you would have like the white in the back, you can have another green. So that is that one. So the one that I pre-done, so I stamp the, I don't even have the stamp here. My goodness. Oh, yeah, I do. Phew. Winter woods, I stamped the big green, well, I say green, the big pine tree, or the evergreen. It's the evergreen, I should say. And then I cut them out. Now, I had to prepare one because we're in the camera and we need to speed up the thing. Now, I'm using the paste, but I'm using the shimmer white paste. And the reason why I like the shimmer white, now I can put this away here. And the reason why I like the shimmer white, it's because it gets that glitter in it. Now, you're going to take this. Okay, now pay attention. I want to warn you, okay? It is normal. It is normal when you use your paste that the color that you stamp, even if you let it dry, it's going to bleed through. That is, it's normal. It must be what's in the paste and so on. So now you see I just put bits and pieces here. And now I put it on my silicone mat. The kids say, oh, Mama, it's on the camera. We're going to talk. And Jen, see, I just tap a bit. Here we go. That is it. Then I would let it dry. Then you can come back after it's dry and add a little bit more, and then it's going to stay more white then after it's dry, because you see it's kind of green, right? So you can add more after the first time it's dry. If you smear it, it will do a discoloration on your stamp. Okay, let's me move that. Run it. Okay, let me do something with that. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we got that. We're going to put that aside. We're going to take back our white cardstock. That's the heavy white cardstock. We're going to be using shade of spruce. And we're going to stamp 3 threes. The one that she sent me, I think it was 2. I always go odd numbers. So I'm going to put one down. I'm going to lift this up and stamp again. I want different color. See? Now, and I'm going to put one right here, just partial. And voila. So that's our background. Now, we're going to take a piece of vellum that I had cut. Here it is. We're going to take a piece of vellum, and we're going to use the Christmas and Merry Christmas to all. And that's the same framelit that I'm using for the Merry. Granite, no. Now, before we stamp this, though, I want to let's move that. You want to take, so what I do when I need like on adhesive sheet, I put my paper there because sometimes I need bits and pieces. Well, I got my Mary, I already cut. Very important. So this is the side that it's the sizzix. Lift this up, really, it's say peel there. I peel it at the wrong side, I guess. And you're going to put your paper here. It's the shimmer, the sparkle glimmer. This is the gold. The side that it cut, the side that it's raised, going to go face down. The same with the trees. This here, going to go face down. If you notice, the trees, you get 2 of the same, just to speed up the process. And then you're going to pass that in the big shot. Now, I'm going to lift this up here. See? And then if you put your finger, it's a little bit like if you joined me yesterday with the ornament. See, it's a lot like that. Where it should come off, it come right off. Now we're going to need this. Let me put that there. Okay, let me remove my sticky finger there. Okay, then we got another one right here. So face down. Remember, it's face down. And again, you see the little piece. That granite is very talkative. Let's move that there. You know why he's talking. I've been gone all morning to run errands. So they've been kind of left aside or. So now they're like, Mom, we need your love. So. Okay, now I'm trying to peel the Mary from the back, and you're going to understand why. I don't want that sticky right now. I'm going to try hard to have the backing. It's you don't have to, but you're going to see why. It's going to help me a lot. And the reason why I say it's going to help me a lot, if you see my first one, my Christmas, it's a little bit off. I mean, quite a bit off, put it that way. It's should be higher, so it fit perfect inside the Mary. So what I'm going to do, now you're going to get your clear embossing powder ready. You see, I should have something wet. Okay, I'm going to take my vellum. You want to put that as much as the side that you can. And the reason, am I all crooked here? Oh, well, this is crooked. Here we go, much better. The reason why, it's because you're going to need to put your tree over here too. So no matter what, you're going to cover a little bit of the swirl, but that's why you want as much as you can on the side. So leave it right there. Take your Christmas, stamp that with whatever it's called. Looking for my rag here, with shade of spruce. Now you can tell where to put it. Voila. And right away, you're going to take your clear embossing powder and put that on it. Now, let me close this so I'm not having a mess. Okay, now we're going to emboss this. Oh, shoot. You don't want to keep it too long on vellum because it's going to pucker it, okay? So the minute it's done, you want to move it. Here we go. And I just grabbed a big thing here. 1 second. Oh my goodness, I got a mess. Oops. 1 second. Brennan, move. Okay, now we're almost done. Yeah, that's done. Now we're gonna glue this and learn from my mistake. I try the fine tip glue. It smear, it discoloration. I don't like it for this. Oh, 1 minute. I forgot one thing. My goodness. The most important thing. Now you're gonna take this. And the side that you see Sidzik need to face you. And you're going to put the Christmas all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. See? So then it won't damage the Christmas there. It's no polka dot. And then I'm going to go ahead and emboss this. That's in the big shot. That's where this card, I think that make it awesome. Voila! Does it look like just snow coming down? I think it's look awesome. I think so. So the best thing for this is to put it with glue dots. And I was thinking to put that maybe in the bag there, like he's jumping. But first, we won't do it. Okay. Granite, sit right here. Granite, come here. Sit. Sit. Okay, you sit. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you the reason why I didn't put them outside. We've been having a lot of rain lately, and I get a mud pit in the back. So I would have to give them a bath after they come in, because I go in with them and I don't let go in the back corner where we get kind of a spring and it's a mud pit. Or I would have to bring them at the lake. Well, I don't have time today. So that's why they're here with me. And right now they're wild. Okay, so I'm going to put my Merry Christmas right here. And then we're going to decide if we want the deer. Perfect. Okay, should I put the deer there? I think I'm going to put it because it's going to make something different. And you guys decide if you want the deer or without the deer, because we're going to be able to see it when we're done, right? Something different. Usually I don't like to do the same card twice, or I don't like to copy exactly the same thing. So I like to put my own twist. I'm putting up, we're going to put this. I didn't put that on, did I? I don't think so. No, I didn't use adhesive in the back of that. And really, this one, you don't have to. You just have to put a few glue dots and call it good. Okay, now I'm going to put it right above the top there. Here we go. Make it jump good, okay? Now I make you see. Love the deer. Good, good. Yeah, tell me if you like the deer. Because like I said, I like to do my own little touch sometime. Here, a glue dot. So you're gonna put a glue dot in every corner. And I know vellum, doesn't matter what you try. I try vellum adhesive, tape, and it still show. Glue dot, I think it's one of the best. Then in the center, I know the three going to go there. So there I can add a few to make it more secure. Okay. Now let's take this. Now I have to stand up just to make sure. Okay, see, you cannot see the glue dot. The only way that you can see the glue dot, if it's you bring this card very, very close to you. And if somebody do that, tell them that their nose is closer than the doctor, right? It's such an expression. So yeah. So this year you would have to do this part first for the three because that take longer to try. I say it dry fast like on the tools and that, but it's still kind of, time consuming to dry, time consuming. It's not something boom boom you can put together, okay? This here, you have to let it dry. Now I'm gonna take this, put that right between these two there. Oh my goodness, I like the deer. I like the deer. Woo! I'm glad I did it. I'm just glad I did it. Now, Earth was a star. Well, guess what? I didn't have a framelit star. So I am using, I'm looking for my poker here. I know I had a poker because I used it. Well, let's see. Well, where did that go? Oh, I think I can do it just this way. Here we go. Earth was a star. I didn't have a star, so I'm using one of the snowflake from the bundle. I was like, really? Because, I just keep, I know you're going to tell me we get star, the old one and that. I just keep whatever it's current. I don't have nothing that it's retire in my house. So that's why. One thing that I learned after I was finished my first one, at the top, don't put snow, okay? Remove the snow. And you're going to see why. Okay, I got the snow removed there because you want a place that you can add your star or your snowflake there. Okay, how about that? What? Oh, no, we're missing something. Our two trees, our little trees here. Now you're going to take this. I should have put that first, but you know what? Sometimes you forget things, right? Okay, and then the other one. Oh, almost forget those little puppies here. Not you. See, I got one eye and one lower. So that would have been easier, if I would have done that before the thing would have been assembled. But here we go. Make sure you press that because you get all those bumpy bumps there. Et voila, my friend. What you think? Was it worth having lunch with me or what? Here we go. Here we go. I think it turned out very, very pretty. I absolutely love the deer. I am so glad that I tried the deer. You would surprise that okay, let me flip you. Somebody said, I'm surprised to see you here. I thought you would be on your way to Orlando. It starts Wednesday. And tomorrow night, I get the team meeting. So I'm going to be leaving tomorrow bright and early, bright and early. My life been a little bit crazy lately. Yeah, travel, it's been crazy. So I'm going to be gone for quite a bit. So last minute leave for me, that was perfect. Here we go. So do you like with the deer better or without the deer? Tell me what you think. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope, Penny, that you're going to be on now, you know, all out to make it. I always, if you're a customer of mine, I mean, and you buy product and you see a card that you like, you want the instruction, I'm going to do my best to do it. Penny had bought the bundle, and that was a card that she wanted to make for Christmas. And I told her, I said, I cannot do it till December because that's how my life is right now. Because my blog posts are done till the end of November and more. And I felt guilty. And then when I decided to be alive all weekend to celebrate my birthday, I told Penny, I said, I'm going to do the card you wanted Monday at lunch. So this is, I say, scratch my back. I'm going to scratch your back, baby. So hope you're having a lovely week. Yes, I won't have no live for this week or next week, but I say no live. I can surprise you because when I'm in Washington, maybe I can jump live there, or from Orlando at convention, I can surprise you from there. So who knows? I don't have no dates. I'm not promising anything, but I can surprise you. Put it that way. Have a lovely day, and don't forget. Uh, Till Sunday, you can qualify for the phone ring and the beautiful stylus pen. This go in the back of the phone. I don't have my phone here with me. Go in the back of the phone. It make a stand. It is a ring, and so on. And the hostess code for that, it is on my blog too. Just it's with a $50 order. Somebody said, why the 50 $52, not 50 or 60. That's the age I turned Sunday. Last Sunday was my birthday. So that's my promotion. So if you look at FrenchieStamps.com, look at the blog post from Sunday, all information is there. With $52 order, you will get the jacket or the pocket and the phone stand. It's kind of a nice material. I don't want to say leather in case if it's not leather, it feel like leather. And you're going to get this and the stylus pen, and all is engraved with my name. I mean, my name. Voila, FrenchieStamps.com, and also the pen, it's engraved. So that is it, my friend. Thank you so much for celebrating my birthday with me all weekend. I mean, we started Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It was like a long weekend. And of course, I'm sorry, maybe the boys were excited a bit, but you know what? It's all good at my end. Have a lovely week. Bye bye for now.